Okay, there we go. One sec. There. Yep, there we go. Okay. Got it. Okay, so redesign the entire plunger design. First, I need to have the silicone plunger thingamabob or whatever this is. That needs to have an attachment. So we're going to start with this, which is about 53.11. Cylinder. Vertices. Oh, dear Lord, no, not that many vertices. I'm going to go for exact dimension size right now, so there's the radius. And the depth for attachment is going to have to be something like here, about 2. So 2 works. So we'll start with that. 128 is more than enough. So now I need basically the cone height. That's not going to give me an accurate measurement. Cone height from there is 7. Double check. Let's say 6.5. So edit and delete the face here. Delete face. I need to add a single vertex. Add a single vertex. There we go. Okay. You need to. I need to increase you by 1, so you're even with everything there. Double check our dimensions. 1 and 1. Good. Okay, so I need to increase that to 6.5. And basically everything has to now attach to you. Great. Okay, well, let me mark the seam first. Nope. Excluding you. Excluding you. Mark seam. I'm not entirely sure if there's a way to repeat this operation. Is there? Or is there possibly a... Oh, hold on a minute. I'm dumb. Add a cone. 128. Radius 1. Yeah, that would honestly do it. What's it? What was your radius? Hold on. Cylinder. Copy that. Okay. Add cone. Radius 1 is that. Radius 2 is 0. Depth is 7. Match you there. Merge by distance 0.01. Hooray! That's one way to do it. Okay, so now we have the cone. That is one form of attachment, and obviously we're going to have to print this on its side because we have to work with material strengths and weaknesses of printing. And the inner radius underneath this stupid thing is going to be about 47.7. Gives me 23.85. And the depth of this from the bottom here is about 4.5. So we're going to add another cylinder. It's going to be that, and we're going to have a depth of 4.5. And we're going to grab Z, lower it. There. Face. Delete. Vertices. Nope. There we go. Plus that. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, and then the rest of this has a tolerance, so I need to make sure the rest of the cylinder going back $63.5-ish. Let's add another cylinder. 63.5 divided by 2, 31.75 is going to have to be the radius. Excuse me. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Yeah, okay, hold on. Oops. Set it to -1. Okay, let me redo this real quick, because it probably did something a little funky. Nope. Should probably mark that as a seam. And then mark that as a seam. Add a face. Oh, that's right. Hold on. Delete that face. There we go. Okay, what are you doing? Come on. I'd like to stick with the flat edge so I can bevel it later. Please. And you don't want me to. Okay, Alt-F. No bevels. That's fine. I mean, beveling would probably cause more issues than I would want. Stop doing that. Mark that seam. And now we're going to do this. Wait, basically dropping it by 0.2. Close enough. Printer doesn't care about anything beyond that. Okay. Solid object now. File. Object mode. Export STL. Let's get a quick tester here. Syringe. Base test, I guess. Brain fart, sorry. Downloads. 128 non-manifold edges. What are my... How the hell did I get non-manifold edges? Hold on. 3D print. Clean up, make manifold. God. Okay. Whatever. There we go. Just got rid of a face apparently. This does not in any way, shape, or form need to be really solid. Let's go with 5%. Lower that wall count, slice. Supports normal auto, I think. No. Yeah, let's just do that. It's gonna be a little annoying, but I just need something that works. Let's go ahead and get that printing. I have 3 instances of the calculator up. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. Dimensions can be changed as needed. It's not too big of a deal. How tall is this? Where's my syringe base? I need my toothpaste. I didn't put it back. Where the hell did I leave it? Measuring tape is not where it belongs. Yeah, that's what's good. Around. I swear I put it back. Oh, it might be downstairs. Hold on. Oh, found it. Found it! For some reason it was on top of Miku. The box. Vacuum pump. No. I don't have the money for that. No money for that. I wish I could have a vacuum pump, man. God, I wish. Okay, so that is probably say about 20 centimeters, so 200 millimeters. And it's how tall is this again? Are you for real? That's rather annoying. Oh. That's better. Okay, now it's needing 5, and I need it to be 200, so that means I need to move it 100, negative 195. All right. So that is my working syringe, right? Move this up a little bit. Set origin to geometry. We still printing? Yeah, good enough. Okay. So I mean, here's like the thing that I'm thinking I need to use. I mean, someone suggested screw, which not a bad suggestion, but I don't really have anything to drive the screw. So what I'm thinking is this. You know what? Actually, hold on. Okay, so I think I have an idea. I have these wood vices, basically, and I could probably brace this against a table and move it forward, but I'd need to clamp this into here, so that way I could, as this moves, pushes that out. The only problem is, again, trying to find a way to hold this main syringe in place. I have I mean, there's a lot of ideas here. A screw would probably... Okay, so I could use a screw. I could use... Basically just need to pry the two apart without too much effort. And I'm fighting against the force of the atmosphere I am in, which is pretty close to sea level, which is probably about 1 atmosphere pressure. That's a lot of force to try and force a vacuum into something that's not wanting to be a vacuum. I need to brace the syringe without doing damage to the inside or the outside. So I could probably do away with a little bit here and there. Hold on. Where's the original syringe? There it is. So I could probably do away with just a little bit, and maybe... I think I can shave about 10. Yeah, 10 millimeters off of each side might work. Let's add, I need to add a cube. Make that 10. Grab on the x-axis. Oh, not what I wanted to do. probably good enough. Yeah. That's good enough. What's up, babe? What's up? You're bored? I'm sorry. What you want me to do about it, honey? I'm sorry. Yeah, good enough. Okay, so I'm gonna duplicate you, and you're now going to be at a positive X. The fish go wee. You like your fishies? Yeah, they're pretty. Add some nice movement to it. Although the shrimp are actually adding some nice movement too now. I think it's mostly because of the fish, because they're trying to avoid them, so they're going up and down more, rather than just chilling in one spot, which is nice. Let me add a new collection. Name it. I guess I want to get trim. Move you there, and then you, modifier, generate Boolean, collection, trim, and apply, and go to you and delete. What's up? Hey. I'm trying to figure out a solution for this. See, syringe. If I need to pull a vacuum in this, that sounds funny. I want to pull a vacuum from this, but to pull a vacuum from this, I need force. And not just any force, I need a prying force, right? For me to do that, this has to remain stationary. It has to stay completely still. And then this, I have to be able to pull it this way against the force of the atmosphere. The more I pull, the more force it requires, right? Which is annoying. Doesn't need to be a perfect vacuum, it just needs to be enough to just boom. But the problem that I'm having is I need to figure out a way to hold this in place. And I think my best way of doing that is aligning it this way and basically that way, right? And then pull it that way. But trying to brace this correctly is going to be, it's going to be the challenge. I was thinking this, so I'm gonna reprint this, and this is, I already chipped it in some experiment, and I realized, you know what, let's not ruin this, let me try and print something. So I'm thinking this could probably go all the way up to here where the force is happening, right? And then I could basically, well, actually, it would be this thing. So there's a little hole here. I would attach it that way. And then I would do a little bit at a time, right? Like a bike pump. But trying to, first of all, attaching this is going to be a bit of a pain because I have to make sure that I attach it correctly. Alternatively, what I could do is this. I could just lengthen this stupid thing just enough for me to be able to start whenever I pulled it. It needs just enough length for this to go here and this to just go there, right? But that's another... I could probably put a groove in it, right? That would need an extra, I would say probably at least an extra, hold on, I pull this, right? It's actually, in total, the height is going to need to be probably, just to fill the syringe, 195 total. Oh, I forgot about that. Where's the plunge? There it is. Okay. Just pop right on. That's good. In total, 200 millimeters. So I need a total of 200 millimeters. And this object here is 214 and some change. I'll copy that. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to grab it. We're going to move it. Okay. So now that I have that, that is the exact length of the chamber, which I don't want. Now from here, I'm going to need a length of about 175. Right. Okay, so now we have enough of a length for me to do that. You know what? Hold on. Can I undo the Boolean that I did? I can. Good. Now, I don't mind doing this, but I want to do this. Edit U. Okay, so now we have a good flat surface for this to attach to, and then I don't have to worry about that. I don't need this, but this will be useful. I'm going to grab that, and now we're going to... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, perfect, okay. Oh, wait, no, that's right. I need to redo all those edits. I need to grab... Okay, now I need to grab again and add 175 negative. Object U.
Why is there not that many?
What's up?
Why is there not that many NIV Bibles?
What do you mean?
There's a lot of King James Version, but there's not a lot of NIV.
Like physical Bibles?
Yeah.
Like on Amazon?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Especially for women.
Weird.
There's only one.
Weird.
And it's a study Bible. It's not a normal Bible. Which I don't really mind, but I'd rather. Oh, right here.
Okay, so if I did that, if I added that length, we would be.
This is also.
I could use both of mine. Is that print almost done? I like to make sure that I have the right dimensions before I really get going here. No. Excuse you? I think you are losing your mind here, buddy. Machine dirt. Okay, whatever. I'll fix it later. Oh, it's about halfway done. 13. Well, it needs 13 more minutes. Oops. Get rid of that. I mean, using a screw wouldn't be too annoying. But again, it's the issue of bracing it correctly. So I think whoever said that screw might be the way to go. But how? I mean, we could have a center hole here. And
I found one. I found one.
Cool.
And it's cheaper than the other ones that I was looking at. I don't know why this one's cheaper.
How much is it?
This one's $13 as opposed to $30 and $40.
Why do you want a physical Bible?
Bible study.
Oh.
With the girls. I don't have a physical Bible.
Okay. I mean, you could buy one from the church, you know.
Buy one from the church.
Yeah.
The church sells Bibles?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they do, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Actually, they might just give you a NIV Bible. It's the specialty Bibles that they wouldn't give, but giving you a Bible for free, I'm pretty sure is something they'll happily do. It's up to you. We'll have to ask, see what they have.
I've had to poop so many times today.
What did you eat yesterday?
Same things as you.
Could use a lead screw, right? I have one. so I got a lead screw. I mean, I know I have a way to attach it to a stepper motor, so I could use a stepper motor to apply the force. Because we got 3D printers. How many threads are on this thing? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 threads? Yeah, 4 lines of threads. Just terrible. Okay, that's an idea. Okay, so I have a form of attachment. A form of attachment. Now is this M3? Yes, that is M3. Okay, so I've got lots of options since it's M3. Now, do I want the rod to be part of the plunger? Or do I want it to be on the outside of the syringe? Hold on. Part of the ship, part of the crew. So here we go. So I got this that can hold on to here. I could probably put on the opposite end like a handle that I can crank manually, right? If anything, probably something that I could probably attach like a screw onto it and crank it with a wrench as a proof of concept and maybe make something better later, but probably would never actually make it work, like actually make that better later thing. I think the cranking with like a hex screw or hex something or other might work. But it would definitely have to be a very specific... technically that fits, but not enough. Okay, no. Shit. Hold on. Pizza! No. Okay. We're going. You're here. Coming up. Hi. Hello. Thank you. Printer's date and time is wrong, hence why it's lagging in the camera. Jenny, pizza's here. Okay, I'm gonna end for now. I've got to think of some ideas. I think I have an idea, but I need to think of how to execute now. Save as. Syringe plunger.